How's it going, everybody? My name is Raved and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the last episode, we got up here to the roof of the Cipher Key Lair, and in this episode, we are gonna... That was a very underwhelming intro. And in this episode, we are gonna go up there and see exactly what's going on here. Now that the system lever, there may be something that we can use it for up there. But first, we have to deal with this big old man who's just kind of guarding the path. And you know what that means? If there are people guarding the path in video games, you have to go there.
Above here is the factory's onboard control machine. I can't let you pass, even if it takes inches off my chest.
Why would it take inches off your chest? It's not like it's gonna take a long time. Angic. That sounds like you're trying to say magic or trying to put Angie and they just gave you a C instead of an E. Wow, you should probably be like one of those girl bodybuilders or anything like that. Ugh, anyways. Alright, Hitmontop. A little bit of a bad choice for me to have Snuggles on his front, but honestly, I think I can persevere either way. And Intimidate, that was another thing I was worried about as well. Jeez. Alright, let's just go ahead and do an all-out attack on Hitmontop right away. And as you can see, I want to talk about something right now. By the time this episode goes up, I hope to God that it would be March 6th. Now, why am I mentioning this? And that was a very underwhelming critical hit. Anyways, why am I mentioning that this episode is going to be released on March 6th, and why am I doubting it? Well, on March 6th, my entire condominium, since I do live in a condominium, my entire condominium is going to be out of power. Meaning that for the entire day, and that is not just like, a few hours, no. It is literally from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. They're working on some kind of maintenance things I don't really know much about, but I'm pretty sure you guys wouldn't care nonetheless. But, anyways, since that's going on, I don't have access to the internet. And I know I could just go to a cafe or something and just upload it there, but in all honesty, no. I am not someone who would like to bring my computer equipment over to some random place where someone could just easily take it, and yes, I am very cautious about those things, so call me a wimp or call me whatever you want, I personally don't care. So because of that, if this episode does come out on the March 6th, I sound like some kind of guy who barely knows English. If it does come out on March 6th, you guys better freaking appreciate me. Like, I know it sounds kind of like meh, or like some kind of like awkward or uncomfortable thing for me to say, because I don't really like making myself sound like some kind of like mighty being of power or something like that, but the thing is, I really work hard on these Let's Plays. Even if not a lot of people currently watch them at the moment, I work my ass off for these, just because I find them fun and stuff like that. And I love doing daily uploads, and even when my item is out, I don't want to fail anybody. Anyways, before we get more on topic with that, first, this is a Shadow Venomoth, and I might say, its eyes look scary as hell. They look almost like the eyes that I had when I was just staring at the other Pokemon trying to catch them in the last episode, which, by the way, was a very long episode, I believe, so anyways, Water Gun, Venomoth, and Return on Golden. Like, it should do a lot of damage. Water Gun, Venomoth, okay, there we go. Alright, so anyways, because of that whole, like, incident I'm having with my internet being shut down, I would really appreciate you guys to just, like, take a minute to just realize that, because it's like, I worked my ass off for these episodes, even if, like, I mean, okay, look, this isn't a job for me anyways, I do this solely for fun, and I like working my ass off. Like, I'm not saying that in, like, some kind of way, like, I work my ass off for you guys, God, I hate this so much, I get paid, blah, 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 blah. And honestly, I don't get paid at all for this. I do this for pure entertainment, and my goal has been the same ever since July 21st, 2012, which is insane as many people as possible, and if I'm doing a good job on that, let me know. And Poseidon goes down. So, anyways, as I was saying, I would really appreciate if you guys could just take a minute and consider that, because, well, I'd like to know that I at least am getting some kind of praise for uploading this when I honestly can't even upload. So, this will be done by a scheduled upload, hopefully. So, yeah. Alright, so anyways, I sent out, as you can see, my Arcanine right there. Currently do not have a nickname yet because, well, I'm recording this right after I just mentioned, oh, by the way, this is going to be my 5th Pokemon. It wasn't obvious enough. Because I was going through the whole trouble to just, like, send him out and just bring him as a Shadow Pokemon. Anyway, speaking of Shadow Pokemon, much like his Venomoth, he also has a Shadow Weeping Bell. And I have to say right now, Weeping Bell is not that bad of a Pokemon. I will say at the moment, it honestly is not that bad to me. I do admit that there are other better grass Pokemon that I could think of getting. But Weeping Bell, when it evolves into, I believe the name was Victreebel, it's a good Pokemon. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use Snuggles this turn to catch Venomoth in an Ultra Ball, because Ultra Balls are fun, and we have a lot of them. And for Arcanine's turn, I'm going to use Takedown on Weeping Bell. I know I could use Flamethrower. Actually, you know what? Jeez. Do I want to? No, I'm not going to. I'm going to be very safe with this. Even if it does cost me an extra couple of minutes on my timestamp right now, because I kind of don't want this episode to be way too long like the last one. We want to be safe. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Ah, so close! Because I'm funny, in my mind anyways, let's catch Venomoth in a Pokeball at half health and just stare at it intently like it's staring at us. You stare at us, we stare at you right back. Let's do it, come on! Great, didn't work out. Hey, Weeping Bell, Mr. Googly Eyes, I have an Ultra Ball for you. It matches your base color of your skin. How about you go ahead and stick with it? You know, if you be nice to it, it can be nice to you. Just accept your fate of being in a PC box. There you go. You see, being in a PC box isn't so bad. You'll even get purified because I care about you. Much like you, Venomoth. In fact, how would you like to be part of the whole brigade of Shadow Pokemon and PCs that will eventually get purified when by the time I finish this Let's Play? Would you like that, Venomoth? Venomoth! I have a nice, juicy Ultra Ball right here with your name on it. Why don't you go ahead and accept your fate, much like the other ones. Join the brigade today. You'll receive your own box lunch as well as a lot of other necessities that you may need since you're a bug. There you go. A little bit late to say that, but hey, we have long last taken down Mr. Big Bad Man. Angic, I forgot his name already. Wow, how can I forget a name like that? That is a golden name. You know, to make fun of anyways. Alright, so let me go ahead and quickly heal my Pokemon again because Snuggles did end up fainting in that episode. End up fainting in that battle, so give me 1 minute, please. Alright, now going up here, before we go ahead and talk to this guy, over here is an item chest that, in my opinion, is much better than freaking Flamethrower and Shadow Ball. The TM26. And you want to know what move that is? This move is Earthquake. One of the most powerful, and actually, as a Gen 3, the most powerful ground-type move in the entire game. And the fun fact is, not only can Snuggles learn it, but Aggravation can as well. And Aggravation is the Pokemon that will learn it. With a whopping base power of 100 and an accuracy of 100, it is a force to be reckoned with. So much of a force to be reckoned with, we're going to get rid of Headbutt. Even though it may flinch and does have a 100% accuracy as well, we want to use Earthquake. Only downside is it attacks everybody in the field, including your allies. But that is why I have a bit of a strategy in my mind. But I'm not going to reveal it just yet. I'll reveal it when the time is right. So for now, let's go ahead and talk to this researcher dude. Okay, now all there's to do is just adjust the voltage. Let me see. Where's the system lever? Huh? Whoops, I left it on my desk. That's not smart. Oh, hey, that's my system lever. You went and got it for me. Thank you. Wait, who are you anyway? You don't belong here. Darn, if the voltage goes up even a little, the computer controlling this whole facility will be shut down. And oh my gosh, if that were to happen, the Shadow Pokemon conduction software could get destroyed. I can't let you lay one finger on this control machine. With a nerdy voice like that, you may just never get your wish to come true. You can't have it! Give back the system lever! Jeez. He sounds just like some kind of typical nerd who's always, like, getting bullied and, like, you know, gets his little hat stolen or whatever, his pencils or whatever, and the bullies are, like, holding on top of his head, like, give it back, give it back! Anyways, the system lever, the thing that we got downstairs, we need to use it right over here on this fancy-looking control machine. It says, to adjust voltage, use the system lever. Warning, do not raise voltage too high. Raise the voltage, or do you want to lower it? Because we're... Jesus. Because we're rebellious teenagers who like looking at ferns, love spiky hair, and just all around being a complete nuisance to everybody who isn't our parents, let's go ahead and raise the voltage. And by doing that, we have caused an explosion, every teenager's dream. So first, let me go ahead and quickly heal my Pokemon. As always, I'm going to use one of those Hyper Potions, even though it isn't necessary. But hey, we have like a bunch of them, so yeah. Anyways, going downstairs, you can see more explosions keep happening. And you go all the way down to the base. Look who's here. What's going on? The production line stopped! The control computer's not responding! Oh, you're that punk from the SS Libra! You're behind this, aren't you? Oh no, what the blazes? The Shadow Pokemon production software's been deleted! Gorigan gets furious if things don't go his way. He's gonna chew me out again! Much like what we saw in the SS Libra, we are now fighting Smarton. First we took down the man who abandoned the man, and now we're taking on the man who we fought, who wasn't quite the man at the SS Libra. That was a lot of users of the word man over there, man. Alright, so, a Cacturne and a Huntail. Not bad of a combination, I do say so myself. However, that is not so fortunate for him because Return will be used on... I'm going to use Return on Huntail and Ice Beam to be attacked on, or used on Cacturne. God, what do I sound? Some kind of like hillbilly? I like a Cacturne. I think it's great for my garden alongside my banjos and everything else in my place, such as all my beer and my extra set of Cacturnes. And I am so sorry. Oh god, I just love doing these voices. Once again, I love making Let's Plays. Never will stop. Alright, and a Weezing as his next Pokemon. Alright, that is okay with me. That is perfectly okay. Return on Huntail. I don't believe that should one-shot. In fact, it did not one-shot it. But hey, we got really close, so that's all that matters in the end, isn't it? Alright, so, I'm gonna go ahead and use Return on Weezing and Bite on Huntail. I want to see how this can work out, because if it does work out rather well, well then, that would just be swell. Hey, I rhymed! Alright, Huntail goes down in defeat. We get some more XP for Snuggles and more XP for Poseidon. I understand these Pokemon are very over-leveled right now. Dude! You're seriously copying me! First, it was Mr. God, what was his name again? Eggrog? Was that his name? Mr. Eggrog. He was, like, trying to copy us with his freaking Swalot. And now we have Smarton copying us with Ursaring. Dude! Come on! Just let us be original. Stop trying to be us. Your Weezing gets horrible punishment for that. And unlike your Ursaring, ours knows Brick Break. And you shall know the true power of any Ursaring, which is my Ursaring. In a minute. However, he has an Arbok, but not just any Arbok. A Shadow Arbok. And might I say, a Shadow Arbok to me is personally one of the coolest ideas that this place has ever made. And also, speaking of Arbok, I want to talk about Arbok as a Pokemon in general and just design. I don't really go over stats for Pokemon that I don't really have on my team just because I don't really find it necessary to talk about, even though a lot of people would kind of like shun me for that, but hey, I have my reasons. So, in every single generation for Pokemon that was made, Arbok had a different design on its stomach. And I'm going to put all the designs of it on screen right now, except Gen 6. So Gens 1 to 5 each have their own unique design for Arbok, and I just find it really cool how they do that. So yeah. Anyways, that move right there is Shadow Half. What Shadow Half does is that it... self-explanatory really. It reduces half of every single Pokemon to field HP. Very, very kamikaze type move, and honestly is a move that I am actually rather fond of him using, because now we get to interest in one of our fine Ultra Balls, directly from your local Pokemart. Have you ever wanted to get yourself an Ultra Ball, a ball that is Ultra? It looks black and yellow, much like the song by insert artist here. Well, you can get it right now in Arbok. This thing can be yours for a low price, so just catch this freaking Pokeball in already. If you accept this offer right now, I will give you a free contemplated box lunch and a lot of free songs by Miley Cyrus. Yes, I am torturing you. So with that whole torturing being done said, we have taken out Smarton very easily at that. Once again, he's not so smart. Gorigan! Alright. Inside here is where Gorigan will lie. Let's quickly review our team real quick. Snuggles and Poseidon need to be healed as always. Once again, I apologize if I'm leveling up like crazy and Arcanine is getting the shaft right now, especially Pidgeotto. But my reasoning, it will be shown off later. So, let me go ahead and quickly heal. And let's say we really get this show on the road.
Where are all my crew? You wipe them out, every last one? Impossible! One kid took down all the Shadow Pokemon we made! Ugh! I'm wrecking my factory, you smeared dirt all over my good name and standing! You've done it now! I'm steaming mad, and there's no forgiving that, ever! Be prepared to drop!
And at long last, we take on the monkey man himself, Gorigone. He is going to be starting out with a Laron, level 36 with moves Protect, Iron Tail, and Earthquake, as well as a Celio, level 36 as well with the move Earthquake, Aurora Beam, Protect, and Water Pulse. Now, Gorigan's team in general, he does have a strategy. As you may have noticed, each of the Pokemon I listed right there had the move Protect and Earthquake, and that's exactly what he is going to use. He is going to be the one to use Earthquake, he's going to be the one to use Earthquake and Protect in that annoying combo to protect his teammates and deal damage the most efficient way possible. Now this is a strategy that I had as well. As you might have saw on my team, I do have Pidgeotto and Aggravation. And I was going to use these as a tag team because Aggravation does have Earthquake as well, and Pidgeotto, since it's a flying type, it will not be affected by any ground type moves whatsoever, especially Earthquake. So, let's go ahead and begin by using... I want to attack these people, or these Pokemon, in the most efficient way possible, because if one Pokemon gets protected, the other one cannot be protected as well. So, I'm going to go ahead and use Water Gun and Brick Break. Now, let's see which one. I'm going to predict Laron is going to be the one to use Protect. Indeed it is. Alright. And as you can see right now, we can get to Celio's turn. Okay, Snuggles, go ahead and use Brick Break. Might not be able to see, because it could potentially one-shot him. Oh, so close. Celio? Yeah, there we go. He's going to use the Protect Earthquake combination. A very deadly thing to have in double battles. Alright, so that really didn't do that much damage to Snuggles, despite the fact that it was a critical hit. And Poseidon didn't take much damage at all, because Poseidon is freaking awesome. Alright, now, he's actually going to be alternating between Pokemon that will be using Protect. Next up will be Celio using Protect, so I say we go ahead and take advantage and use an all-out attack on Laron. And, wait, what? You're not using Protect? Really? What? Okay, then. Dude! You have Sturdy, don't you? Okay, I'm pretty sure you have to have Sturdy on that Pokemon right there, because if it didn't, that would just be freaking crazy. Okay, anyways. His next Pokemon, he's going to be sending out a Slowking, level 36 with the moves Earthquake, Water Pulse, Confusion, and Protect. So, once again, he is going to be using that combination. A little bit deadly towards us, but honestly, I think we can manage. Alright, so, I'm going to try and use Brick Break on Celio, and I'm going to use... actually... yes, I'm going to use Bite on Slowking. Let's see how this works. And you're really not using Protect again? Damn. You know, Gorigone, instead of trying to defend your name and all, I would always think that you would kind of just go out of your way and just be cheap just to defend your name. I mean, hell, I know you're made from a Japanese country. It's all about the honor. But still. Ugh. Anyways, with that, Silly goes down and Snuggles grows to level 39. Very, very good. It is almost level 40, and that is... wow. Can't believe we're already here already. Anyways, his final, or rather his next Pokemon is an Ursaring. Level 36 with the moves for Earthquake, Protect, Brick Break, and Slash. You know something here, guys? Do I even have to say it at this point? Do I even have to say it at this point? No. I don't have to say it at this point. I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to be completely calm about by using Protect! Great. Okay, whatever. That's completely okay with me. Slowking, I wish I could have gotten a crit on you because I know for a fact now you're going to use Earthquake and Brick Break. Alright, let's see. Earthquake. Let's see how much damage this does towards our Pokemon. If it's not a critical on Ursaring, that isn't a problem at all. There we go. Good, good, good in the Brotherhood. Let's see what we can do the next turn. Yes, we get Ursaring. Protect yourself, and you're copying us like a freaking jerk. Alright, Slowking, are you going to protect this time around? If you are, well then, let's see. You're not. Okay, good. So I was going to decide to attack each one individually. Alright. And with that, the battle has only just begun. This, to me, was the easy portion. Everybody else playing this game, it wasn't easy portion. Right now, he's going to be sending out a Primate, but not just any Primate. He is going to be sending out a Shadow Primate, level 34 plus, with the moves Shadow Storm and Shadow Rush. Shadow Storm is hella deadly. It attacks both Pokemon in the field with a lot of base power, and overall, it is just a crazy move. And Brick Break, wow. An eye for an eye much, huh? Alright, Snuggles, honestly, you can go down straight. You were very, very good in this battle. I commend you greatly. So, how about we go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of Pidgeotto action. In fact, what is your fourth move? Feather Dance, not exactly the best one. In fact, actually, no. I'm going to send out... jeez. I'm going to send out a Black Hole for now. Not the best move in my part at the moment, just because we'll see why in a little bit. However, for now, let's go ahead and use... I'm gonna try using Sludge on Prime... Actually, no. Body Slam on Primeape, and... let's see, he probably might use Protect this turn. Let's check it out. He's not. Okay, Shadow Rush. Oh, God. Primeape is a very good attacker, so... Or physical attacker, my bad. So, this is where the battle truly intensifies. So, if you thought this battle was a breeze and this would be done very fast, you are mistaken. And right now, you cannot be more mistaken. Despite the fact Poseidon grew to level 39, I believe this time he sends out his final Shadow Pokemon. And his final Shadow Pokemon is going to be a Hypno. But not just any Hypno, quite obviously I said the past 5 seconds ago. A Shadow Hypno! His final Pokemon is a Shadow Hypno, level 34 plus with moves Shadow Down and Shadow Storm. Not to say, when I first saw Shadow Storm, or rather Shadow Down, I thought it was just like a weird move that doesn't make fun of Down syndrome, but honestly it's nothing to make fun of at all. It is a move that will... It's basically the Shadow version of the move Screech, which will harshly lower your defense. Primeape and Hypno. This is a horrible combo. Hypno can use Shadow Down on one of your Pokemon. Primeape can come in with Shadow Rush and just dominate. Scary, scary stuff. So, let's try and use Bite on Hypno. We still are faster. Okay, please attack Black Hole. Yes! Awesome! Okay. As long as we can get a Bite attack in, I am perfectly okay with this. It will not, I believe it will not kill Hypno. Yeah, there we go. Only did around, I'd like to say, looks around like it'd be maybe, no, maybe like 2-6, I believe. Yeah, 2-6 sounds right. Alright, Shadow Storm. This doesn't seem to do a lot to you right now. And oh, crap! I was really hoping that it could survive so I could, Farewell, Poseidon. You did extremely well. Alright. Let's go ahead and send up... No. I want to send out Pidgeotto right now. You'll see why in just a second. Alright, Pidgeotto. Let's see what you can do, even though you are 4 levels under these 2 Shadow Pokemon. Body Slam, I'm really hoping that Paralysis. Come on. Paralyze, Paralyze, Paralyze. Come on. Ah, close enough. But first, Primeape. While I attack your comrade with another Body Slam, may I interest you in one of our fine deluxe Ultra Balls specially made at your local Pokemarts. With this Ultra Ball, you know what this can do. This can give you a free pack of Orbit Gum, as well as a download code to download Hyrule Historia for the Nintendo Wii U. It is yours if you accept this Pokeball offering. Talk about arrogant, man! You won't even accept Hyrule Historia and a pack of Orbit Gum? Anyways, that's the reason why I want to send Pidgeotto out, because of these Shadow moves that these Pokemon are using. This is why Pidgeotto is out, because it will not be super effective against it, and Black Hole, since he is our defensive Pokemon right now, this is a little bit of a good combination. I could use Aggravation and Pidgeotto and do that little Earthquake combination I was talking about, but I want to say that for a little bit later. Alright, Body Slam on Hypno. Please Paralyze. Come on. Damn, it doesn't. Alright. Black Hole. I am going to go ahead and heal you up because I would like to keep you on the field so then you can act as a little bit of a tank, or a little bit of a wall, my bad. And as for Pidgeotto, hey Hypno, may I interest you in one of our fine Ultra Balls from our facilities? This joke is getting extremely old, but I would like to mention right now, if you do it right now, I will give you a free Canon camera. It has an HD 26 times optical zoom, and I'm not holding one in my hand right now, but this one I'm holding in my hand right now could be yours if you just get in the Pokeball and accept your fate of being in a PC forever and ever. Looks like I can keep my camcorder. Farewell, Pidgeotto. You did something. Alright, let's go ahead and send out Aggravation now. The other 2 tag teams that I made before I decided to get Pidgeotto. Swalot and Lairon. Together as one. And no, they are not dating. That'd be kind of weird if they were. Alright, Shadow Storm, Black Hole, that will not do a whole lot of damage towards him, and I'm really surprised that Hypno is not using Shadow Down right now, despite the fact that, well, it kind of should have. So then they could do that nice little combo I was talking about earlier. Alright. Body Slam on Primeape once again, and Metal Claw on Hypno. I want to get these Pokemon down to low HP, and I swear to God, if one of them gets attacked, or rather gets defeated, I am going to flip. Nothing, because I really don't care. Also, I don't think we're going to be able to see Aggravation attack this turn, because Aggravation is not the most defensive at the moment, because this is all special moves. Alright, so let's see. Aggravation, I knew thee well. Yes! Awesome! Primeape is now paralyzed with low HP. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright. Now my mood is increased by 14%. So, Mr. Primeape, may I interest you in one of our Ultra Balls? I'm going to say a joke again. Arcanine used Bite on Hypno. Let's see how this works out in the end. So, this is our last Ultra Ball. We came here with around more than a dozen, and now we're down to our last one. Like I said, you really want to stock up on Ultra Balls for this, and this place supplies you with them, but not to the point where you would rely on them alone. Alright, there we go. Low HP and Paralysis. Primeape was caught, so we have one more to go. And that'll be that one Hypno. They're surprisingly not use Shadow Down. Dude, I mean, Dudette, why have you not used Shadow Down yet? I mean, I'm not complaining, but it'd be really interesting to show the people who are watching this, including myself, how it looked. I mean, I know how it looked personally, but still. I would like to see Shadow Down be used. Alright, Bite. Let's see if... Yeah, it's exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, good. It didn't exactly one-shot it at all. In fact, it didn't even one-shot it at all. It just kind of did a little bit of damage and did exactly what I wanted. Only problem is right now, we do not have any more Ultra Balls. So Great Balls had to be the one that we rely on. Alright, Arcanine. I want to... I'm gonna call you, just in case. Hypno! May I interest you in one of our Great Balls right over here? I am using this way too much. But the Great Ball does not come with the Ultra Ball pack, and in fact comes with yourself and some other things I can't really make up because it doesn't matter because you are caught anyways! Alright guys, after that long battle, we have finally defeated Cypher Admin Gorigan. And now I guess you can say that Gorigan is now Gorigone!
Ugh, that's it! You're not getting away with this! No way, no how, no ifs or buts! I'm not taking this! I'll blow the factory with you in it! Whoa!
Gorigan, that is quite enough, except that you've lost.
Master Greevil!
Ho ho ho, we meet again. You do remember me, don't you? Yes indeed, I am Mr. Varick. Or perhaps I should say Greevil, the Grand Master of Cypher. I must say that I am taken aback. I never once imagined that you would destroy our factory. But that's not important. Even though the mass output of Shadow Pokemon has ended, our planet itself is unharmed. We have already completed XE1's final tuning. It now rests with me.
XE1? The ultimate Shadow Pokemon is resistant to purification?
Now, I shall prepare our final plan to activate XE1. Do you honestly think you can stop me? I shall be at Cypher's HQ. It is on Citadark Isle off the coast of Gadenport. It is an impregnable fortress that repels all with cruel waves and thick clouds. No one can reach it. Come if you dare. I'll enjoy waiting for you.
Master Greevil has such a wicked sense of humor. No ordinary ship can get close because of the rough seas. And even if you do manage to get on the island, the place will be swarming with trainers carrying the Shadow Pokemon I made! Even though there should be a lot more Shadow Pokemon. If XE1 didn't drop that ship in the desert, we wouldn't have taken so long tuning the Shadow Pokemon. But it doesn't matter. There are plenty of Shadow Pokemon to welcome you in style. How many are there? I can't tell you that. If I did, I'd floor you. It's just a matter of time before the world belongs to us. You better be ready for it.
Alright, now he did say that we will not know how many Shadow Pokemon are left, but over here, Paris, not now, right over here, there is a list of manufactured Shadow Pokemon, and this is what I've been waiting very long to show off. That would be the Shadow Monitor. The Shadow Monitor keeps track of all the Pokemon that you've caught, purified, and so forth, as you can see, and also ones that are currently purified. You can already see the sets and where location is right now. The party set 41613, set 6 currently being purified, as well as a couple of others over here. However, something that does a little bit of a spoiler action for you right now would be the rest of the Shadow Pokemon. As you can see from this list, there are quite a lot, and I'm not going to show the full one just because I don't want to spoil the rest of them for you guys. However, I say we call today an episode. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, we're going to attempt to head over to Citadark Isle and take down Master Greevil, the supposed ruler of Cypher. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.